In the Richmond district, the Montessori program is offered to students in kindergarten all the way to grade 7 in the elementary school program. The program fully meets and integrates the BC curriculum. I've seen it with my own eyes how the Montessori program fosters the joy and love for learning in our young learners.
I think the Montessori approach is so valuable to children because they develop this intrinsic desire to achieve and to see how far they can go. Also, the community aspect of the classroom, where we all work together, where we're helping each other, it's a huge part of the Montessori philosophy, and it really is fostered. As well, the independence piece, finding a way for the child to be independent and to feel confident. I see that in the classroom happening. The role of the teacher in the Montessori approach is actually to be an observer. So you are standing back and watching the students independently use the materials to teach each other. And based on your observations, then you are finding a path for that student. So you use your observations to create their learning path for them. And everybody will have a different path. I love the Montessori approach as well because it honors diversity. It honors children having different paths to learning. We don't all have to learn the same way, or we don't all have to take the same path. We can do things in a different way and come to the end at the same time or in a different time. So it's really, really exciting that way. And we try to talk about that with our class a lot, that your learning is going to look different than my learning, and that's all right.
You get a better understanding of things, and you know more than one way to do something or to learn something.
The material is like a teacher to you. You can choose what you want to do. Choose where you sit and hang out with your friends. I don't feel like so trapped in, like forced to do something. I feel like free.
The Montessori program has been a positive experience for me because it really helps you learn to be independent and responsible with your choices.
You gotta take them with responsibility.
And when we talk about learning in the Montessori environment, it is not the maths or language or the culture itself, but the sense of being independent, the sense of making choices, the decision-making ability, the ability to work socially with others and communicating with purpose, moving with purpose. These are the true learnings. We are guides. We moderate their learning. We teach them the keys of how to use the material. The material using teaches them the concept. I do not state the rule. We get to find out the rules of maths, addition and subtraction, because I just say this is how you add, but there's a rule that you'll find out. So you work with the material, write it down in an orderly way. They look at what they're seeing between the question and answer, and they come up to me and say, this is the rule for adding. They found it out. And that discovery is the joy of learning. Because everybody discovers. Somebody already found that rule long ago, but this person is discovering it for herself now. And that is why learning happens, because that is the joy. You're not told what to do. You find out from what you do.
The Richmond Montessori program provides an accessible and inclusive educational choice for all families. We're fortunate to have a parent group, the Richmond Association for Montessori, support our Richmond program. If a parent is interested in learning more about the Montessori program, they are encouraged to visit the Richmond School District website.